Hi everyone. Today I wanted to share something with you that will help you if you are losing motivation, if you don't think that you're gonna be able to speak French with ease anytime soon. This is for you if you feel like this is really hard for you to feel more confident in your French speaking abilities, especially if you live in France right now and you need to navigate life with the language. I don't know if you know this about me, but I moved to London from France. I grew up in France and I moved to London when I was 18 because I wanted to learn English. That was really important for me. And I could not find what I was looking for in France. The courses were not what I wanted. The teachers were not teaching me the way I wanted to learn. So I decided to move to England where English was spoken so I could learn how to speak in the everyday life. I moved there, I had a very bad level of English at this point because I learned in France and it wasn't that great. So I moved there without knowing anybody, without knowing what I would do, where I would live, but I just went there. And I found a job. I found an apartment. I made friends. It was really hard because yeah, my English was not good. I could not really understand the accent. It was hard to communicate. It was really hard to go through, life in a different language, in a different country, alone. But you know what? I was so motivated that I just went for it. I made so many mistakes. I said weird things. I said wrong things, but I did it anyway, and I made sure that I was improving myself, my level, by talking to people. It was freaking scary, but I was just trying. I found this job as a waitress in a restaurant. The customers at this restaurant were like business people. They were not, joking. They were like pretty serious. And I got there and like most of the time I was not understanding what they wanted, or sometimes I said things and they were like, what the fuck is she saying? But I tried. I made a lot of mistakes, but I kept going. And if you are in this situation right now, maybe you just moved to France. Maybe you moved to France for a job and you are kind of learning as you go. Don't be discouraged. Even if it's hard as an adult to not be able to communicate as much as we want to, especially with coworkers or family, but keep trying. Remember to like make easy sentences at first, at least. When it gets hard or when you don't really know how to say something, keep it simple because at the end of the day, you want people to understand what you want to say and you want to understand their response. So make it as easy as possible for you and keep trying. Don't be scared of making mistakes. I made like weird and big mistakes when I tried to say things in English, and the way I corrected them and the way I remember how to say the thing now is when people corrected me, and I kind of felt like, oh, I said something very weird and that was not right. But now I remember it because it kind of like shocked me, and I was like, okay, I cannot make this mistake again. So don't be scared of making mistakes. This is the way that you will remember the right way the most. I stayed in London for 2 years, and after 2 years, my level did not really improve. I could understand better. It was easier, but I could not really talk. Like it was hard for me to make proper sentences, or like have like full conversations. And I was kind of down because like after 2 years, I thought I would be speaking pretty well, but I didn't. And a few years later, I moved to Canada, to Toronto, for an internship in an event design company. And I got there with my basic level of English, and everybody around me spoke English. No one could speak French, and I had to communicate with everybody. I had to just do it. I kind of forced myself. Like the first months, I would not really speak. I would just nod and, say yes or no, but I would not really have full conversations because I was so scared like people would judge me, or I would say something wrong and they would laugh at me. Then I realized that I just needed to go for it, to speak and, see what happened. So I started speaking more and more, making full sentences, and then I realized that people were actually trying to help me and to understand me. So it was not as scary as I thought it would be. The more I spoke, the easiest it got. So when you feel like you don't want to speak because you don't know enough, because you're not sure yet, just go for it. Make easy sentences, ask people if they understand what you want to say, what you're trying to say, and you can also ask them to correct you if you make any mistakes or if you don't say something properly. Don't be scared to ask. People are here to understand you, people are here to communicate with you. So, make it easy on you and on them. And also, be proud of yourself. I know it is scary, it is stressful, it is overwhelming. Sometimes you feel like your brain is gonna explode. I know. I know. Sometimes it's crazy. But be proud of yourself. Be proud of, trying to communicate with other people in a different language. Be proud of all the improvements that you are making, even if it's slow. It is improvement. So be proud of all the things that you are doing, all the things that you're trying, and that, getting out of your comfort zone most of the time. As an adult, it's not easy because we are supposed to have everything figured out or to be confident in anything we are doing, but it's not totally true, especially when we speak a different language. So be proud of yourself, be consistent, practice as often as you can. Find someone that can encourage you, that can correct you, that can help you to improve your level so that you gain confidence. The key to improve your speaking abilities is actually to build your confidence, not necessarily to learn more vocab, more tenses. It's really for you to be comfortable in an environment where people speak a different language, to be able to understand most of it, to respond to most of the questions or whatever people are saying to you, feeling at ease and, improving your level. So feel comfortable as much as you can, and you'll see your level will increase, your confidence will increase, and you'll be prouder and prouder, and the fluency will actually come from that. I hope this video will help you gain motivation or just not, maybe not give up if you were thinking of giving up. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you are struggling with anything in particular when it comes to speaking French or understanding people, and I would love to help you.